Hello guys, my name is Maddie and welcome to the behind the scenes of my business. Right now I'm just working on preparing this sweatshirt order. These sweatshirts is really what started my business. So I do a lot of these and this is the one I'm working on this week. So these days I just have a lot more control of which sweatshirts I want to do when it comes to hand embroidering, because I can just assign out all the other orders, but if there's one I really want to do because I like what it says or like the colors they chose, then I will put it in my order docket instead. And this is just assuming I have time and it makes sense, which these days I'm making sure I have time to do embroidery, but for a long time I wasn't. And this one is just so funny to me, just your mom. I love the idea of spending $250 on a sweatshirt that says your mom. And I also know I make a great TikTok, so like I'm the one who's making content, that's advertising all this stuff, so I pull the orders that I think would make a good video. So this one I just prepared and I'm gonna work on it a bit over this week and film all of it for both YouTube and TikTok. We are going into tax season, so I spent a lot of today with my husband going through expenses and spending a lot of computer time getting like 1099s ready. And of course my cat has to come disturb me, but she's a really cute disturbance.
What are you doing?
They've been like hissing and stuff because they definitely just smell each other everywhere. So we're giving them like the whole week to just like get used to it.
Yeah. Those are the samples.
So I got this shirt for my dad for Christmas because it's so perfect for him. But my dad doesn't really like gifts, and so I knew this would be a gag gift, but it's also like I should get it in his size because what if he does want it? So now I have this really big t-shirt because he's like, it's really funny, but I'm not gonna keep it. And I'm like, that's okay, I'll wear it, but also now it's a little big.
I'd wear it.
You'd wear it?
Yeah.
Like around?
Not like around.
Well, I'm not gonna wear it around either. I'm just gonna wear it like to bed.
Yeah.
And around the house.
Yeah.
Okay, well we can share it.
Okay.
When we're drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
We love Dr. Pepper. Well, I like Coke more, but I'm actually probably gonna change a different shirt because I just remembered that the big thing happening today is that all the blanks are coming in. Not all of them, but like a good chunk of them are coming in. So basically when the launch happened 3 days ago, I closed them, that same night, and then I immediately placed the order because the bigger the order, the better prices I get. And then I needed them as soon as possible as well. So that worked out really great. There were only like 2 or 3 that they didn't have. So I'm just gonna like sit on them for a bit and wait to see when they come back in stock. And if I have to find someone else to buy them from, I will, but I'm just gonna sit on those because I got 6 weeks. They are really good about my supplier, Shirt Space. Like the bigger the order, the faster they get it to me, which you just wouldn't expect. So the first load is coming in today, only 3 days later, and it's gonna be a lot of boxes, and I'm gonna immediately go through them, inventory the ones there, and like sort them by color, and then we go from there. And then we really start turning them out because like these past 2 days I've just been working based on what I had around, like the extra blanks I had, but now I can actually be like, I'm finishing all of the Grand Canyon today, etc. So yeah, that's today's plan. So I got a custom color swap going over here. This is what I've never done before. It's Zion on the blue spruce, which is this green color. I usually say that everything looks good on the blue spruce, but I did not really mean that for any of the warm toned parts. So I'm like kind of skeptical of how this will come out. She also didn't leave any notes about if she wanted to change thread colors. So it's just kind of up to me doing what I think will look good. I'm probably gonna stick to the basic colors because I usually only change the colors if I think you won't be able to read it on the new color. You'll definitely be able to read this one. So we'll see. We'll see if this one works out. So something you should know before you get into machine embroidery is that you're going to be spending a lot of your time troubleshooting. So this design, it was going well. I did these 3 parts, and then it was when I got to this color that things went really bad, and something was wrong with my tension, and so I opened up the machine to just kind of adjust some things. And every time you do that, you risk oil, this very natural oil that your machine produces, coming out. So at that point, I was like, this looks bad. Now this stuff is on it. And there are, like, dish soap is pretty good at getting this out, but I just decided to put it in my upcycle pile because you're going to end up with scraps like this. So you need to find a way to upcycle and use those things. So, like, first off, you're not just making useless waste, and also you're saving your profits and your margins. So this $30 sweatshirt will not go to waste. I will upcycle it into a new cute sweatshirt. So I got another funny color swap order for Grand Canyon, this time on Blue Spruce. And since design came out good, I'm feeling good about this one too. In exchange for doing my taxes once a year and also moving all heavy boxes, my husband gets to put co-owner on his resume, and that's really meaningful to him. About twice a week, I get packages in from my embroidery contractors, and I have to go through them. So these are orders that contractors completed. I check them over, make sure they look good, and then I repackage them and send them to the customer. And this is the cursed UPS package that sat in Pennsylvania for like 2 months. I actually got it. I was really worried I wouldn't get it back. Customer still hasn't said anything to me, so. I have terrible lighting down here, but I want to show you this one. This contractor, Victoria, did so well. Perfect, tiny, little, precise flowers. A brief history on these hand-stitched sweatshirts. This is really what launched my business. I was just doing custom embroidery while I was in college. It was a part-time job, but it was doing really well, enough that I quit my college jobs, which were, I was a senior at that point. They were nice college jobs, TAs and stuff like that, research assistant. And then 2 months before graduating, someone asked me to make a sweatshirt like this. She's like, I just want to do my college and I want it to be floral. No! So this is what we came up with, and they took off on TikTok, and I had so many order requests because I wasn't I'm just not going to take orders for them right away, but people joining a wait list essentially, and I had to get more people to help me. So I created an embroidery contractor program, which has fluctuated between 20 to 30 people over the past 2 years. A lot of them have worked with me from the beginning, and then the contractor gets paid for their work, and so I get a tiny cut that's essentially just for doing administrative stuff. And we have made about 300 of these each year, so 300 in 2021, 300 in 2022. We're watching Ginny and Georgia. I'm embroidering. We got Chili's tonight with a gift card. I finished up embroidering this sweatshirt on Saturday morning, and I think it came out so perfect. And then I put a video of it on TikTok and it went viral. So all in all, a good day's work. Thank you guys for watching.